Hi and welcome back to our series on the four operations for grade 3, years 3 to 6 for T2 LTV. Having said we'll use those numbers again. As soon as I finished the last video, I cleaned off the board. So I'm guessing and trying to remember because I couldn't be bothered going back over the videos again. I'm guessing they're the numbers. In essence, look, it's a bit irrelevant, but because we're going to look at alternatives, so it was something like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an expanded or extended notation method for doing this. And just think of the difference, if you saw the last video, just the difference this makes. 736 take away 378. Now I normally go to a different coloured marker just to highlight it all so the kids can see what's happening. Look, yeah, we can start on the right hand side, but 6 take away 8. And kids say can't do, or they'll say 2. Fair enough. You know, once again, you can show them on your number line, especially if you just make that 0 there to show, well, okay, negative numbers, and you can end up putting negative numbers in your key words. But let's not go there just yet. But 6 take away 8, can't do. All right, kids, we're going to rename. So we're going to, it used to be 30 into 6. Sweet. Now we're going to make that 20 and 16. And you can see they're full size numbers. So kids can see them and see what's just happened clearly. It used to be 30 and a 6, now it's 20 and 16, and both of those are 36. So nothing dodgy happened, all sweet. So we've got 16 take away 8. Now kids aren't doing things like 2 take away 7. It actually is 20 take away 70 because that's what's there. 20 take away 70 you can't do. Well, you sort of can, but anyway, you choose not to. So 20 take away 70, I choose not to do it. I can't do it. Well, you can, but I choose not to. 20 take away 70, let's rename that then. All right, so I'm going to take this as back to 600, and that's 120. Kids, nothing dodgy happened. It was 720, that's what it used to be, and now it's 600 and 120. Oh, yeah, they're both 720. Yeah, right, eh? So all good. So 120 take away 70 is 50. 600 take away 300. No, I don't have to worry about 6 take away 3. It's clearly 100 and a 300, 600 and a 300. That's 300, and there's my answer, 358. That's the missing link in subtraction. Now, I get at these scenarios by playing games with kids. It might be one of the ones for, like, that could be an version for grade 3, 4s, or I might have 3-digit minus 3-digit. I have the numbers 2 to 9 on cards, and the kids have to fill these in. So I hold out the cards like this. The kids draw a card. They have to, place value comes out of it. They have to put in one of these boxes, the hundreds, tens, ones, or the tens, ones, and they're trying to make the biggest difference that they can. And so out comes a 6. Where are you going to put it? And the kids realise you need the big numbers on this side and the very little numbers on that side. That can be part of your tuning in. So the best result here is 987, and the best result here is 0-1. And so that's not going to happen because of the luck that's in the game, because I have all the digits 0 to 9 in my hand. So this is a 6 comes out. Kid goes, all right, gee, no, that's a pretty good number. I'm putting it there. Somebody chooses, I have no idea what's coming out. A 7, all right, that picks itself. What am I going to do here? That's a 0. Well, that was easy. Well, the game's going well. The kid picks a 3. Ooh, no, I'm going to put that here. And somebody else picks a 4. And that kid ended up with 476. Take away 30. Go and work it out. And so I wait to see some of these that need renaming, or I make up one myself to work over with the kids. So I always look for some sort of activity or measurement or data context to do the subtraction with, but that's how you might generate some numbers that you can then highlight this way to the kids. If you're going around to the kids and somebody's ended up with let's see what something that can work for us here. If somebody's ended up with 430 take away 76, well, there's going to have to be some renaming in that one. So you might use this kid's example. They haven't played the game particularly well, but you might use that as an example and go around, and then you might find that there's a kid who's doing this, and you go, oh, a winner, and get she or he to come out to the board and show the kids. But if nobody is using that method, then it's up to me to do that sort of explicit teaching. I'd rather it came from the kids, but you've given them the opportunity. You just say, okay, kids, you've got your numbers, go and work it out. And then go and see how they're doing it. I might see a kid who's trying to add on. I might see a kid who's using some place value and has actually called that 70 and 30. Fantastic. And then from there, it might give me the opportunity to say, okay, kids, nobody's tried this way. Would you like to have a look at it? I'll just show you this. And then go and play another round of the game and watch how many of the kids go, oh, yes, I'm using that because I understand it. Just place value. That just is all place value. Okay, I call that just extended or expanded subtraction. The marker wrong. So this one is extended subtraction. I love it. It's the missing link in subtraction. Okay. So I'll see you soon. I'll show you another one.